So apparently Roblox came out with their voting hub a few days ago or so. And this voting is for none other than the Roblox Innovation Awards, aka the Bloxy Awards. If you don't know what the Innovation Awards are, technically they're the award show for Roblox where players can vote for certain categories that Roblox has put up for certain games, developers, and YouTubers. I actually made a few videos on it when it was still called the Bloxy Awards, and I reacted to it with some friends. But ever since they started doing it in real life, I kind of stopped. However, I plan to watch it this year on YouTube or on Roblox or wherever it's going to be. I learned about this game thanks to Creekcraft, who made a video about it a day ago or so when I'm recording this. And I decided to, well, maybe give my own opinions and thoughts for myself. So we're in. So Roblox Innovation Awards 2024. Welcome to the Roblox Innovation Awards 2024 voting hub. Here you can vote for some of your favorite experiences and developers and predict who will take home some of the biggest awards of the year. Every day there will be new categories to vote on, so be sure to check back often. Vote, predict, win. Got it. Alright, so we're in. So it seems like there's going to be new categories every single day that you can vote for. The things that I'm going to be voting for, these are all my opinions. You're allowed to have your own opinions, and I really inspire you to go out and vote for yourself. Also, what the heck is that? What the? It's a giant fish. What the? Anyways, but I really vote for your favorite developers, YouTubers, and games and such. So it seems like here is where you vote, and then here is where, like, the predictions. But before we do that, kind of what I want to do before I vote is I kind of want to give my opinions and takes on these certain categories and who I think should win each one. The best social / hangout games. I've never played Life Together. I don't think I've ever heard of it. And I've heard of Please Donate. My friend Mars, a fan, used to stream this game every now and then when he was still on YouTube. Don't know what On Tap is. And of course I know what Brookhaven is. I'll be voting for Please Donate because I think it's a really good game, and it's very, like, brings the community together, as you know. You're also very respectful because a lot of people, they donate to one another, so it's a very good, well made, and good community. So I think I would vote for this one. Best educational games, we got Word Bomb, we got Build a Rocket versus Mark Rober. Interesting. Math difficulty chart Obby, I think I've heard of that one. And Lua Learning, I think this won a Bloxy at one point in time. The Word Bomb, I actually played this. I was introduced to this game thanks to Abnormality. Actually a really fun game, and actually helps you build a vocabulary and prediction, which could help in school. These other three I don't really know too much about, so there's a good chance that these games could be better than Word Bomb, but my vote would be go to Word Bomb. Also, what is this guy doing? Who is this guy? Who are you, man?
I am your father. No!
Best roleplay / life sim game. Brookhaven, Welcome to Bloxburg, Berry Avenue. Just Adopt Me. Okay. I've never heard of Berry Avenue. It's hard to say. I don't really play Adopt Me that much. I feel like it's quite stale, and I feel like it mostly just is about pets and feeding and getting pets and getting the rarest. I don't really feel like this is really the best roleplay / life sim game. It's between Brookhaven and Bloxburg. Now, I'm a little biased because I've been playing Bloxburg since like 2020, quite the OG game Bloxburg. So most likely my vote would go to Bloxburg, as I just am more of a fan of its mechanics and the overall gameplay of the game. But I have played Brookhaven a few times, like in the past, but it just doesn't really feel the same as Bloxburg does, in my opinion. The best plugin: Moon Animator 2, Data Store Editor, UGC Markers Tools, and Load Character. I would be going with Load Character because I actually use Load Character on Roblox Studio a lot to make thumbnails for my videos, for my Roblox videos, so I would pick Load Character because that's how I actually make a lot of my thumbnails. I'd also vote for this because the animator is actually pretty good. Best original UGC, I think I would go with the squirrel suit. That looks pretty cool. I don't think I'm really familiar with these, but best fashion game. So we got Roll High, Catalog Avatar Creator, Fashion Famous, and Dress to Impress. So I think I've definitely heard of Roll High, I heard of Catalog, Avatar Creator. I don't think I've heard of Famous, and I think I've heard of Dress to Impress. I'm not really a big fashion game player. I used to play Royal High back in the day when I think when they had the Royal High School, like the original old one. I used to play that when I was very younger, like I think 2018 or something. I'm not too sure what I would choose here. I think I might choose Catalog Avatar Creator. I've heard some pretty good things, and it's really good to help you create your own avatar and see if you like it or not. A few of my friends use it, so I think I would vote for this one. The best horror game. So we got The Mimic. Ooh, you guys know The Mimic. We got Piggy. We got Intermillenity. Never heard of it. And we got Doors. Holy moly. I definitely think Doors is gonna win just because of how popular it's become in the mainstream Roblox. But I really think Doors is gonna win. But what would I vote for? Now, I've never heard of this game. It looks pretty cool. I think I might have heard of it, but I don't think I've ever played it. If you guys want me to play this game, let me know. But I think I've definitely, obviously you guys know I have a whole series on Mimic. The book 2 chapter series is coming out soon, so keep your eyes out for that. I made a few Piggy videos in the past, and I've done like a few, the Door series is still going, and I've done many live streams on it. So it's really between these 3 games. It's really hard to say. I really like Piggy for all the years it has, but if it's for 2024, I don't think Piggy would win. Mimic is also very good, but I feel like there's only a certain amount of times you can play it. There are many chapters, but after you've played all chapters, you can't really do much after that. Like, the playability of the game is okay. Like, sure, you can maybe replay some of the chapters here and there, but if you get the gist of the game and get the gist of the story, then you can't really replay it, so the playability is not too good. The thing about Doors is it's randomly generated every time you spawn in it. It's randomly generated, so it never can get stale, and the playability is almost amazing. And Piggy, kind of the same for Mimic in a sense. Like, there's a lot of chapters, but after a while the playability can get kind of stale. Like, I've played all of the story is really good, and so is Mimic, and like the animation for Mimic is really too. So Piggy and Mimic kind of run into the same problem with the playability, because after you play like kind of all the chapters and know the story and the gist of the mechanics of the game, it kind of gets boring. So I think I would have to give it to Doors. Best shooter. Guts and Black Powder. I know that one. Gunfight Arena. Never heard of that one. Helmet. Never heard of that one. And of course you guys know I know Arsenal. Arsenal is literally my goat. So it's really between Arsenal, Guts, and Black Powder. Now the thing is, Arsenal, I've been playing this for years, and I think it won the 2019 Bloxys for the best game of the year. It would go to Guts and Black Powder, as it's one of the newest games, also a lot more mature, as you guys can see, 13 plus. I've been on a break for 7 months, not just from YouTube, but I also took a break from Roblox, really. I kind of got bored of Roblox, and I kind of just stopped playing it. 4 games that really brought me back in. One of those was Phantom Forces. One was the AUT Revolution game. The third one was Plain Sight, and the fourth one was Guts and Black Powder. I actually got introduced to this by my friend Shuriken, which I'm sure some of you know, as he's been in a few videos of mine before, and he's also was a contestant, a part of the Arsenal Cup. But he actually showed me this game, and it's a very good, well-made game. It's really about teamwork, and it's about escaping and fighting your way through the hordes of zombies. It's a really good game, and I would actually vote for this one. Best Obby. Flood Escape, Tower of Heck, Alta Torture, and Obby But You're on a Bike. I've never played these two, but I've played these two actually. I actually played the original Flood Escape for a video once a long time ago. Don't watch it, it's cringe. I've never played Alta Torture. I think I've seen videos of Flamingo, and I think Dennis maybe played it. I'm not too sure. These two games, and I've seen like Chiseled and a few other people play this game, and Sketch play this. Not the biggest fan of these. I'm sure these are definitely unique ideas. The idea, I feel like, can get really repetitive after a while. So it's mostly between Flood Escape and Tower of Heck. Now, Tower of Heck, similar to Doors, it's pretty much randomly generated every 10 minutes or so, or until somebody reaches the top. So it's the playability of this game is really good. However, Flood Escape, I'm pretty sure it also has randomly generated parts for like different levels. I would go with Flood Escape just because of its OG-ness and the nostalgia that comes with it. So I mostly would probably vote for Fluxscape, but it's very close. Best strategy games. We got The Strongest Battlegrounds, Tower Defense, A Dusty Trip, and Enemy Defenders. I don't think I've heard of any of these two, but I think I've heard of both these. So I think my vote is gonna go for Tower Defense Simulator. I'm a bit biased because I used to play Tower Battles a lot, and I kind of have everything in Tower Battles, and I kind of played TDS here and there. I'm not the biggest fan. I mostly stick with Tower Battles, but the mechanics of the game and the animations and the overall variety of towers you can have is very unique, and I actually like the game, so I'd probably vote for these one. Again, I've never played these two. I've never played this one either. I've heard of it, so I guess I'm a bit biased. Star video. So we got It's Funna. We built our own Cartwrights. We've got FGTV, best Rainbow Friend videos ever made. We've got No Idea, Cyan Loves Yellow. It's a weird video to nominate, to be honest. And then we got Copa Roblox. Ooh, I remember watching the Creekcap video, and I think he said that this was a live soccer match that was broadcasted, but it was for Roblox. And Copa Roblox sounds like the Copa America, which is happening right now. So I think I would vote for this one, because this one actually seems somewhat unique and special compared to these other three, which kind of just seem like gameplay videos. Guess I would vote for this one. Also, I'm a soccer fan, so obviously, or a football fan, soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. So I'd probably vote for this one. Best fighting. So we got Guts and Black Powder again, Soul, Strongest Battlegrounds, and Blox Fruits. I think I would have to probably go through for Guts and Black Powder again, as the gameplay of it to work together to get through the hordes of zombies through wave and wave is very unique, and I just overall like the gameplay, so I'll probably vote for that. Best Tycoon, we got War Tycoon, Theme Park Tycoon, Restaurant Tycoon, and Elemental Powers Tycoon. Never heard of this one, and I've played these two. Never really played it, so it's probably between these two. I think I would either choose for Restaurant Tycoon or Theme Park Tycoon. They're both pretty OGs. They're both pretty good. They both have a wide variety of things you can choose, and the possibilities of making how your theme park or restaurant want it to be is quite endless, so it's quite hard to say. So I think I'd have to say tie between these two. It's time to vote. People's choices. So we got Dress to Impress, Gunfight Arena, Driving Empire, and The Strongest Battlegrounds. I've never really heard of any of these games. I've heard of these three. Like I said, I know this has been in controversy. Never played Dress to Impress. Played Elemental Battlegrounds before, so I'm assuming that Strongest Battlegrounds are similar, so I'll vote for this. Best New Experience. A Dusty Trip, Dress to Impress, Anime Defenders, and Souls RNGs. So I've heard of some of these, but I've never played any of these, so I don't really know which one to pick. I might just pick out random. I guess Anime Defenders, because it's anime. The UGC creator. Ooh, this would be interesting. And I think I've heard of all these people at one point in time. I think Maple Stick more rings a bell than others. I'm not too sure about the others, but I've definitely bought a lot of products and UGC items from Maple Stick, and he makes pretty good UGC items, so I'll choose Maple Stick. This is Video Star. So we got Creekcraft, Connor 3D, Laura Nuri, and Pope Digger 1, or Pope. So I've never heard of this woman. I just know that she's a good friend of Creekcraft, so I can't really vote for her. I know of Connor 3D. I think he makes like a lot of like tutorials on specific things. I think I may have watched a few of his videos in the past, but it's not really a common YouTuber that I watch a lot. So it's mostly between Poke and Creek. I know that Creek actually won a Bloxy in the 8th annual Bloxy Awards, and I also voted for him at the time. Hard to say because I don't really watch Poke anymore, but I used to watch Poke back in 2017 all the way up until 2020 after he left Bloxburg to go to Brookhaven, and also when I grew older I just kind of stopped watching roleplay videos in general. I still watch Creekcraft occasionally. I think I would pick Poke, not for his 2024 videos, but for his videos over the years, so from 2017 to 2020. I'm pretty sure Poke, I've checked in with Poke every now and then, and his videos still seem pretty good. The stories, the role plays and stories seem pretty good. The editing seems good, and his personality also seemed good. So I'd probably vote for Poke, here just for his years of 2017 through all the way to 2020. His personality was always great, and he always seemed like a very nice guy. Crewcraft is also very good, but since he already won a Bloxy award in the 8th annual Bloxy Awards, I think it's time that Poke got one, since he never won an award for his branded experience. I guess I would vote for the Garden of Ban. These are just kind of like companies kind of collabing with Roblox, and I guess I've heard the Garden Ban would be a good game. Let's check out what the predictions are gonna be. Predict to earn points and win. Obby, Tower of Heck. I think the fan base is pretty large for this one. I think Arsenal's gonna win again. They have a pretty large fan base. No doubt that Doors is gonna win. Like they're rapidly grown to be one of the biggest games, not just on Roblox, but just overall on YouTube. I think Royal High was gonna be. They're one of the most popular Roblox games. Bloxfruit is definitely gonna win. They're one of the most popular games on Roblox. I think, if not the most popular game. This one, no idea. Hopefully TDS wins. Racing game, I don't really know. Maybe Car Dealership Tycoon. I have no idea. Best roleplay, maybe Brookhaven or Adopt Me. I think it's gonna be one of the two. I think Brookhaven, because Adopt Me's popularity has kind of died down. I think Lua Learning might win, since kind of uses AI and it won Bloxy award in the past. Hangout, probably Brookhaven or Please Donate. Probably Brookhaven, since I think it has a bigger community than Please Donate. For best Tycoon, most likely Theme Park Tycoon, mostly because it's an OG. Those are my takes. If you guys have different opinions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll definitely be watching the Innovation Awards on my main channel when that comes out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.